Here we go. Here's where the fun begins. Welcome to New Day Cleveland. I'm David Moss, and we got a big show for you today. And we're kicking it off in the kitchen with Ohio maple syrup from Bissell Maple Farm. And this is Maple Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. How did you get the name Maple Mike?
Fred Sheelatz gave it to me and it kind of stuck.
Kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuck, so are you one of those guys that goes out there and sticks the tap in the maple trees and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, we tap maple trees, down on our farm and make maple syrup, and then throughout the rest of the year we make maple products and all that good stuff.
So what's the season for getting the maple sap out of the trees?
It's usually about the first part of the spring before it gets too warm.
So we're coming up on it pretty soon.
Yep. We're getting ready to head out tapping probably in the next couple weeks or so.
Excellent. So these are some of the products you're making. What are you going to make with this?
I'm going to make some maple crepes here. So takes about 3/4 cup of milk, 3 eggs, a little bit of oil here.
Got to have a little bit of oil, right?
Yep, helps keep it from sticking to the pan. We'll throw in some maple syrup here.
So I was looking at these maple syrup products, and this looks beautiful, and one has a funny cap on it.
Yeah, that's our bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. We take maple syrup we make on our farm and age it in a bourbon barrel. Anywhere from 6 to 8 months, depending on the intensity of the barrel. And we take it back out, reheat it, refilter it, and reprocess it, and we're left with this guy here.
Excellent. So I see you actually put some maple syrup in the crepes.
Oh yeah. Can't ever use too much maple syrup, in my opinion.
Well, especially if you're making it and selling it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Incorporate this guy up here.
I see you got some brown sugar.
No, that's actually maple sugar.
Oh, it's maple sugar?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about maple syrup is that it goes in many different stages, but it's still technically all maple syrup. Like if you take all the water out of maple syrup, you're left with maple sugar. Then you got in between stages, like here we got like a maple cream. That's just nothing but maple syrup, and it's just a little bit more of the water taken out. And then you've probably seen maple leaf candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another.
You know, one time I was cooking maple syrup down for something, and all of a sudden it got too thick. I just put water back in, and it came back to maple syrup. So that's sort of like
you can even turn that sugar into maple syrup.
No kidding, that's great. Yep. Okay, this is going to be pretty interesting here, huh?
Yep.
Look at that.
Put your batter on there. Kind of move them around a little bit.
So, what's the difference between a crepe and a pancake? A little less flour?
Yeah, it doesn't rise. A pancake, you tend to get, a little fluffy, and this is just more of like a nice little, more eggy.
Yeah. I bet if the French got a hold of your maple syrup, they go wild because they don't have that over there.
No, they don't.
They've got the crepes, but they don't have the maple syrup.
That's right. Yep. Let this guy cook up a little bit.
So, we talk to guys that have like small farms and they have a sugar, what do they call it, sugar what, where they cook the...
usually it's the sugar house.
The sugar house, yeah. But you guys are bigger than that, aren't you?
Well, it's where we started. It's where everybody's got to start sometime, So...
Because he was just telling me a minute ago, Maple Mike was telling me they're moving to Jefferson. They're taking over a big facility, so you're going to be bringing in sap from all over Ohio then, huh?
Oh yeah, yep. Processing a lot of sap. Try to save the forests and from getting lumbered because you go and timber it and you've only got one payment on it. But then if you keep using the sap to
you keep it going.
Yeah, you can get every year.
So what does one of these cost? Like with the?
These are I think about $25.
Yeah.
We're in all the Heinens. It's available at Heinens and on our website at BissellMapleFarm.com.
He told me something interesting too, that they get the barrels from Red Eagle Distillery, which is right in Madison, right over there in Madison.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is terrific. Yeah. So that's a baby. I'm going to take a little shot at that.
Sure. The nice thing about crepes too is it's kind of, you can do it for breakfast or you can do it for like a dessert type thing,
Oh, so you weren't messing around.
Yeah, this is some maple ice cream from Crosswinds Grill out in Geneva. It's somebody that's been working with us for a while too. Farm to table restaurant, pretty cool little place.
Boy, is that fantastic.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Maple syrup ice cream?
Yeah. Yep. Put a little bit of some maple pecans on here. Go for
Somebody's calling me. Let me find out who it is. Hold on 1 second. I'm on New Day Cleveland right now, so I can't really talk to you, okay? They hung up. There you go. First time it's ever happened.
That's awesome.
They say you always remember your first time.
That's right.
There you go. So there's the ice cream. Fantastic stuff. What's the name of the place?
Bissell Maple Farm.
And this is Maple Mike.
That's right.
Good times. I think that's funny. This is going to be funny right over there, right, Natalie?
Put on